welcome to Amherst Stadium in Jacksonville, Alabama. It's the Houston State Bearcats and the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Checking in with the Gamecocks head coach before the game.
Here's Brown to begin the drive. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Right back to the well. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Quarterback signaling to his guys. They want to think this 3rd and 1 play over, and they'll use a timeout here. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Again, it's Brown. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Simmons. On the run, fires downfield. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And that's a good sight to see from this defense. Last week, they gave up a ton of points in a loss. This week, get a deflection early. Hopefully see the ball a little bit better, play the passing game better. This defense definitely has to improve from what it was a week ago.
Looking to throw, it's Simmons. Right on target this time. 7-yard pickup on that one. 3rd down and 3 coming.
These wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, they can be a good changeup. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but, man, it keeps that DB off balance.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Austin Simmons, a play fake. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. And the Gamecocks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their sophomore defensive tackle. They're very high on his future. Holly Rowe will get us up to date on how he's doing. Throwing Simmons. Makes the grab. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
The Gamecocks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Going to the run, it's Brown. Could be an alley. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
First down, right back to Brown. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Keeps it himself. Now the toss. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown! They'll start on the ground with Brown. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Simmons on play action. Out wide left, it's Brown. Always quick to make the move, and he's out to the 39.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Under pressure. Turns it on in midfield. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
On the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He's sacked. Took him a while to get there, but you have got to get the ball out in that situation. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Unleashes it on the run. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more.
The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Keeps it, looking for room. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
A give to Brown. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Man, these slant routes you throw them quick. It's a timing route. You've thrown 3 million of them with a wide receiver, and most of the time he gets his hands up and he catches it, keeps his body in the way. But right there, just lack of focus, lack of concentration.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. It's 3rd and 5. Making the adjustment on the play. From the gun on 3rd down, Simmons. Out of the backfield, he's open. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Hand off for Brown. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Left side, it's Brown. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
You knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster.
Looking for the end zone. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. 2nd and long here. Here's Simmons to throw. Right down the middle. He's lucky that was a linebacker, not great hands. It's incomplete.
Well, if you're going to hit that in route against zone coverage, you're going to have to play with better timing. The quarterback needs to anticipate that throw a little bit more and get it out sooner.
Austin Simmons firing again. Fires to the middle. Out wide left, it's Brown. Touchdown! And the Gamecocks come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
The keeper on the option. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Well, not much the defense could do there. The defensive end crashed down thinking the running back had it, but nice job of the ball handling there by the QB.
Just trying to avoid negative plays, continue to put stress on the defense. That's what he does there.
And that's a play this guy can run in his sleep, too. They rep this over and over and over. It's like clockwork for this guy.
He now has 84 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He's changing the play. Simmons fires to the big fella. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Straight ahead, it's Brown. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So Then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. Trying to run, it's Brown. Breaks into the open. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick. But the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
They'll run with Robinson. And he runs it in for... Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Brown again. Down he goes.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons on 3rd. Out wide right, it's Danzy. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. As we head into the 4th quarter, both teams hoping to rely on the running game. Here's how the two backs stack up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. The Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. He looks it in and makes the fair. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Fires to the wideout. Right side, it's Williams. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quick give, it's Brown. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
One more time, it's Brown.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. 3rd down coming, but we'll have to wait just a second. Offense wants to think things over. They call a timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Finds it back in the middle. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brown. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. They'll stop play here as they have a look at this injured Gamecock. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Left side is Coleman Williams. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical, they're too fast, and they force a negative play.
And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here's a give to Robinson. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Simmons from the gun on third down. Going to try to get it himself. Turning it. Got enough space. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Bearcats used the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The Gamecocks have it with a first and goal. In the red area, it's Robinson. He is denied, and it'll be second and goal. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. They'll run with Brown. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And he breaks the play. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And they'll take a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning